us from Orlando, Florida, one of the great vacation destinations in the entire land. Today, Camping World Stadium as a couple of teams square off for a chance to win the Pop-Tart Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Baylor Bears, taking on a team from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. The Bears offense will get first crack at it here. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
They'll run the screen. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
From the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Hokies offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it out to the 40-yard line, give him 5 on that one. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. It's reverse. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
Nice job by this defense staying home, not getting fooled. When the ball goes away from me, I don't just chase blindly across the field. They see the reverse, and I love the speed, the close, and the tackle. They get a tackle for a loss on that gadget-type play.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right... Down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. And the Bears can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass, it's Harper. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The Bears with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bears can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the move. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
The Bears kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Unloads quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Under fire. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Got his man to the left. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Bears had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal coming up. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor! The offense cashing it in on that drive. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Adams. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I like the slot receiver because it gives his quarterback a good option of working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Sexton. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Hokies will send out the punt unit.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Hokies will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. The play-action fake. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's already made 1 field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Bears with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
They use that sideline as a defender and get him out of bounds at the 36. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Line getting set on second down. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Pressure coming. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They're setting up the screen. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Sprinting away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. A shot toward the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He goes out of bounds, but what a play to create a sudden change opportunity. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Throwing right. Got a man. It's Sexton. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Handoff to the single running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Kick is in the air. Pulls it in at the 25. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Inside a half minute to play. Would they dare go for a score here? To throw, it's Harper. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, 2 quarters down in the Pop-Tart Bowl. A couple of teams who battled their way here into bowl season looking to bring home some hardware. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half. That's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half. We're here, we're ready, we're going to do some damage.
There he goes. Makes it past the marker. The 40. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him
phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Hokies will hustle to the line. Off the play fake. Right down the middle. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now on the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on it.
Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown, Hokies! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They opt to go for two to try to tie it up right now. Wants to go up top. A lot of defenders around on that screen. He's not gonna make it, and he couldn't get there to tie the game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Harper. Hauls it in. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be out of bounds just short of the goal line, but man, are they in business now.
It is nice to have an athlete and quarterback like that can make things happen. He's just so fast. He takes away angles. Still has the option whether he wants to pitch it.
Touchdown, Bears! Fit it in the window for the score. With that last one, he now has 40 career touchdown catches.
I mean, he's just been a playmaker. This guy, they feature him. He's been in the end zone that many times because they can feature him in so many ways. They find ways to get him the football because Palmer, he always makes plays.
And he's always open even when he's not. Throughout his career, think about it. Single covered, double covered, triple covered. You're still throwing him the ball because he's going to find a way to make it happen. 40 TD catches. That is awesome.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Hokies line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown hit?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive here.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense
turning it on. Got the first down and more. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. The Bears, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got it inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. And the Bears will have it first and 10. Using his feet. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The chains now on second and long. On the option. He'll toss it. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Bears are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll keep it himself. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Bears light it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. To the air, it's Harper. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Trying to punch it in. They're going to stop him short. And, man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. The Bears looking to convert on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win, but we've seen crazy things happen in college football, and they've left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
Little bit of running room as he picks up 4 and gets it out to the 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. There's plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll go to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Burnett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know the defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for them.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Man, it's so nice to have a QB that can do that can run and make plays when you need it. Late in the football game, trying to run this clock out, preserve the win. He picks up
into the house. Touchdown, Baylor!
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the 4th quarter. Nice job.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Back to throw, it's Harper. Quick strike complete. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Looking downfield on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the...
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Picked off. What a play to set him up.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Quarterback on the keeper. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And he just had nowhere to go. Gets knocked down in the backfield as the option game not working that time.
That's been going on all game too, Reese. It almost seems like every time this guy has the ball, it's as if the defense is expecting him. They've got their eyes on him, waiting for him to tuck and run.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Bears aren't threatening in the red zone. They run the reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Smart move to keep it on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors. Right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Touchdown Bears! And the beatdown has ensued. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO. He's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. DB's right up on the receivers. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls in the deep ball. Off and running. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility.
Breaks free in the middle. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Dumps it to the back. He makes a grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
As a quarterback, I used to love throwing to running backs that could run great routes. That was a good one there on the angle route. He sold it like he was running to the flat, put his foot in the ground, cut back in.
Touchdown, Baylor! And the pummeling has started.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30.